not trying to get in the way. Coach Bill, he knows how it feels, so it's making it easier. But like I said before, a great group of guys. Practice was simple. Going over a few things. Just being myself.
When you look at some of the athletic wings that are on this team, and even a guy like Steven who can defend multiple positions, you're then thrown into the mix. Does this feel like a group that come playoff time would be able to switch a lot of things defensively and kind of be active in that way?
Well, I think so. A lot of talent. Me and Doug just added a little more oomph to the team. We come in and just do our job. But as far as like the defense, we were really locked in. More so excited to just get to be a part of the team atmosphere and just be ready to take on the next challenge. But we feel we got a lot of time. I feel like we got a lot of talent on this team, and it's exciting.
Taj, what was your time like in Chicago with Adrian? I know he was a guy that was an assistant there for Tibbs.
Adrian was like the main guy. He was like the almost the third or second assistant. He was there from the time we came together. He was with us through all those runs, all those good moments in Chicago. So having him here and just being here, hearing his voice, like guys respect him in the same way we respected him in Chicago. So it's a great feeling.
What has that been like to come in? And I mean, you came in with Doug, obviously, so you're not completely alone.
Yeah.
But to also have a coach that you're familiar with, does that help kind of the transitional process?
Man, it helps so much with the transition. Like Doug said it on the end of the bench yesterday. Once the game started and we just saw the different colored jerseys, it hits you. And Doug, first thing he said, he held his head down, is, "I'm happy that you're here with me." I'm like, "I'm happy that I'm riding this thing with you too, bro, because it's new for me too." And but seeing Griff and knowing the same kind of play calls and same kind of defensive attributes we had in Chicago, and he's here now, it makes it a ton more easier for us and makes you kind of relax a little bit.
You and Doug were playing off each other a lot offensively. Is that by design?
Oh no, it's just the way the team, how their play calls and how their sets are ran. And that's how we already played a little bit in Chicago the previous year, so it wasn't hard for me just to get adjusted to the way we move the ball and how he wants the guards to back cut or come off screens.
Putting basketball aside, like has it calmed down a little bit more over the last 12 hours, something like that? Are you starting to feel like you're at least approaching some kind of routine?
Yeah. It felt good, especially after the game. That's why I really wanted to go out there and just play, get one under my belt, just to blow it out, and just talking to the coaching staff has been great. And even though I'm staying in a hotel, it's a good feeling so far.
Taj, when you go back to your place, you get traded, you got to pack. Like, how do you decide what you're taking, how much stuff to bring? That just basically useful stuff.
I didn't even know, to tell you the truth. I didn't know we were gonna fly like within 4 hours after getting the news. It was just a media thing. Doug, he packed better than me, even though he had this one bag. I brought like 4 bags, but I was lucky to have my brother in town at the time. We jumped right on it, packed as many things as possible. Some of the things are absurd, we shouldn't even pack, but I'm just happy to be here, really. It's over with now, I'm just going to move forward.
What's an absurd thing that you packed?
He packed, what did he pack? He packed a mini TV, like a mini flat screen. And I opened my bag and I'm like, why is my bag so heavy? So then I looked, it was a mini flat screen. I'm like, what is he? But the thought that counts, I'll take it.
Are you going to be living in thunder sweats for the next week or so?
Yeah, probably so. I was just surprised at the amount of gear we got. It's a good sign to see that logo, so I'm just happy to be wearing the logo, I guess.
What was it like playing with Russ in terms of how alert he is with his court vision? Do you have to be aware at any moment to get the ball when you're out there with him?
Absolutely. Playing against him in college, he was already alert. I always said that over the years. But to sustain it over these amount of years in the NBA, he's highly alert. And he's always looking at his passing to you. Like in Chicago, some of the things are a little different. Sometimes our guards would attack more so instead of passing most of the time. But he's really unselfish. People don't understand. And every time I shot the ball, he was telling me, even if it went in or came out, he told me, "Good shot, Taj. Good talk." You can hear it real loud and vocal, and that was real welcoming for me.
You saw he had 18 rebounds at the end of the game. Was that a little surprising to see something like that?
I didn't really keep track of the rebound. I just saw him just snatching it. And a couple of times I thought it was coming to me, and he just snatched it. I'm like, these guys is like Superman. Like, wow. But he's highly aggressive, and when you're in practice with him, it doesn't seem that way. But he's very vocal, and that's a good sign because that's what it takes to win championships. As far as get deep in the playoffs, to have guys being vocal and guys being serious. And that's been a great sign so far since I've been here.
I mean, you haven't been here very long, but have there been any guys on the team, any coaches or players that have given you any recommendations in terms of like food or places to go or anything like that?
Not as yet, but everybody's so easygoing. From the time we stepped on the court yesterday to before the game, I never been in a hallway where guys are doing so many different handshakes and jumping around, bouncing, doing dances, knowing rap rhymes. It was all new for me, and just being around the guys, everybody's so easygoing, everybody's so like welcoming, just telling me things, showing me things, already joking with me like I've been here for years. So I'm sure we'll get to that. But right now, I'm still trying to figure out the right kind of bedding set, stuff like that I need to get for the future. Because they're like, are you going to stay in a hotel for a long time? I'm like, I don't know.
Is there any chance you'd be his new dance partner before the game with Payne gone?
I don't know about that. I think Payne had way more rhythm than me. Big guys, we tend to just stand out in the crowd and just sit back against the wall. But that's kind of me. But that's my take on it.
Does it help? I imagine, like most people, if they go to a job, they've gone in, they've interviewed, they've met the people they're going to be working with. You've played against these guys, but you don't know them. How much does that help a locker room atmosphere to step into when you're just a stranger in a locker room?
It's a weird feeling, but I'm just happy I never was talking trash every time I played the Thunder, because then it would be a little weird, but it was been good. Every time I played the Thunder, I always had good things to say, even when we're doing battle, a lot of good jokes. So just being here, it's been cool. No bad blood or anything, but guys are real funny here. They joke a lot. It's just funny to see a lot of 7-footers just joking the way they do.
Yeah. Has it taken a bit to get to understand Steven's jokes, and especially his accent?
When I look at Steven, I'm like, he's a giant. But then you look at he got his full sleeve, and when he smiles, and he laughs at you, you just notice a big gold tooth in his mouth.
Yeah.
So it's something new for me, but it's a good thing. I like guys like that.
You didn't get those jokes with Robin Lopez?
Huh?
You can get those jokes with Robin Lopez?
Robin is unique. He was a Stanford guy, so most of his jokes was really technical. You really had to look up the words half the time after the fact. You would laugh at it, but you're like, let me go Google that word that he just said. So, yeah, it was a great time with me and Robin.
All right. Thank you, Josh.
Thanks, Josh.